One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Liberty Flames.
Yeah, I had my mic down up.
Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I can tell if he hops on too to tell me. Yeah.
The Flames will get us started with the opening kickoff.
He's watching.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons.
Going to take a shot at this DB.
Oh, right off the jump, huh?
Racing down the left side. Slippery slide.
Right off the jump.
Away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to this progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes the handoff. It's great. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Handoff from the shotgun. Into the pile. Maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Grab near the marker, it's Henderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag.
Legal contact.
Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And
one hand.
Lots of space.
One-handed.
39-yard line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves over.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Getting his shit clamped.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Flames started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pound their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses
Might have to
in the
review
nation
that one.
stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he puts through the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Takes the handoff, it's Wiggins. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that, Brian.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. He's got it at the 25. There he goes.
Oh. I don't know where my middle third is.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
It's cover 3 sky.
The AT unit on the field.
Somebody forgot to cover the damn middle.
Gives him a 14-7 lead.
Roughing the kicker.
The decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. And they'll spot it at the 5. That's good enough for a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is.
Who's on what?
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Ooh.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've
Wow,
got to
good
hit home run
defense.
type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The
Wow.
receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Vasco. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He breaks a tackle. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone.
Sir, fight for it.
Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early
Hey, 5, next time don't look to friggin' make a block.
He's already had a couple catches in this game. That's a good omen for the defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Gandy. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. It'll be a draw. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Gandy. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense
False
is going to
start.
pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on second and short. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move him back. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got some room to run. He's at the 10, and he's going to
yeah.
Touchdown, Flames.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't even know what his speed's at. He's a mic back.
How about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on second and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Makes the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Bulldogs will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Damn, my guy tore his bicep. That's not a good thing to have at the end of the season.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
My guy.
Wants to throw again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The 20, the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Liberty.
You sure it was not a whip route?
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life.
Oh.
This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West.
I thought that's where I thought you were going to the middle too.
Currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 7 over Colorado State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football, and that
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I thought you were going for the hit stick.
What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting.
I threw a high ball, so he probably couldn't even reach it.
This running back.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Flames.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've
The
got
wide
a
pop.
lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited
I love
well.
that play.
They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative play.
He lost one down the sideline.
Oh my God. Cannot stop the go ball.
Louisiana Tech. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Lee. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The inside handoff.
Oh.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go right back to him. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
My backup, who's getting split reps, wants to be breaking his arm.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Damn, that ball was a duck.
He was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that ball.
Back to throw, it's Vasco. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there.
Going for the big play.
Oh.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working that right sideline to perfection for the big completion. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Me. You. I don't remember. I do not remember. I think you, because you scored first.
They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback gets the first down. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too. So
no.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Couldn't tightrope it.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Wide open downfield. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
He was open, he had it, and he tried
my
touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, the game plan's
that was the
simple
spot,
offensively.
too.
They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Going deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The QB threw it inside. Tried to throw that outside.
Just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
That's a brick wall right there.
Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. And the punishment has been extended.
Trap.
Offense knew coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 6 over Old Dominion. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He slings it deep to the left.
Strip!
After that big play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
No.
And they'll get him down after a solid.
For the combine in 2023, and I asked him about it. He is so humble. He said, I believe everything happens for a reason. I don't focus on the past. I'm just focusing on where I am now. And I like where I am now. And he said, I'm just making sure I'm ready when I'm
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you to walk. You're too important for this team not to give you the football.
I strip sack. I got a strip right there. Strip tackled him. Come on.
Overturn the call. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. Oh, he can't hold the pitch.
There we go. That one's got to be.
Covered by the defense, and he's off. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Flames. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it.
Defense got 21.
For 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh my God. Yes, love to see that. Yeah, I love to see that. Baker, don't pick six today.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown.
Oh no, he has Matthew Stafford.
Pretty much what just happened there.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Basco. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense
So,
dialing up some pressure
I wish.
on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Gandy. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Gandy. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He managed to
I wish I could take credit for that.
return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I was a safety.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got room on the return. Continues to fight for yards. The 30, at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Oh,
The entire
that's crazy.
complexion of this possession changed on that play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to barrel in. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The way these two teams are putting up numbers, all kinds of time left as we start the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Gandy. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Quick pass on the jet motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. I mean, just have a day already. He's right on the cusp of 500 yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking every rep seriously and personally on the practice field building up to this one, because he's barely made any mistakes today.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now, because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Running to the left. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, Start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Coffee I stole like 3 years ago.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball.
There should be some coffee in the
Those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilkerson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Hits the afterburners. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Try to barge their way in. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Trying to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward... There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some...
Get him out the game, please, before we get injured.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football.
You just took all my subs out?
The vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this
Oh my
game,
God. Yeah,
nice
please get him out. Yes, look at him.
They'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead.
He's out now and make sure that happens.
Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is
Oh.
That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today. And the defense is still fighting.
It's a good GG. Now I gotta play in the conference championship, win the playoffs with myself, get smacked in the playoffs because I'm gonna play like a 95 Georgia.
They gotta go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't